Hey guys, it's your pal Victor here from Cult Classics and Cult Following, continuing our capsule reviews from Sundance 2021. And this review is for Prisoners of the Ghostland, directed by Sion Sono, starring Nicolas Cage. This was a premiere, wasn't in competition. I will say this is probably like my favorite movie I've seen at the festival so far. If you've seen Sion Sono's stuff like Suicide Club or Cold Fish or Love Exposure, you know he has like a really unique voice. And this is his first English language film. He didn't write it. It was written by Hendry and Reza Sixo Sofia. I'm promising his name. He was during the Q&A a very erudite sounding guy. They even did a blessing to start the filming of the film. But man, this film is trippy. All I can say is it's what would happen if Terry Gilliam and Alejandro Jodorowsky decided to make a mashup of Escape from New York and Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, with Nicolas Cage doing kind of a riff on Frankenstein from Death Race 2000, wearing an exploding leather suit that detects when he's being misogynistic. He at the beginning of the film, him and Nick Cassavetes, who plays a character called Sixo, and yes, I mean Nick Cassavetes, the guy who directed The Notebook, they play a pair of bank robbers. Nicolas Cage's character is called a Hero. So Hero and Sixo rob a bank where they end up killing, where he's just rushes in there, goes bonsai, and holds up the bank while Sixo forgets his medicine and ends up killing 8 people, for which Nicolas Cage takes the credit for, unfortunately. He gets captured, goes to jail for years. Then there's this character called the Governor, who's played by Bill Moseley, who's playing Boss Hogg, essentially, who's taking over this place called Samurai Town, where a hero is being kept captive, and the Governor offers him a deal if he finds his granddaughter Bernice, who's played by Sofia Boutella, who you would know because she's Samuel Jackson's valet in Kingsman, and she's also the mummy in the Tom Cruise Mummy remake. So she and a bunch of her geisha friends try to escape, and then they're captured in the Badlands that are called the Ghostland. So Governor offers him his freedom if he manages to save her within 5 days. Within 3 days, he has to get her to say her name in the misogynist in the suit, which is programmed to explode if he does misogynistic things like get a hard on or punch a woman. So how the suit knows this, I don't know. And he ends up being given a black car to get out there, but he ditches it so that he can hop on a 10-speed bike with a little basket. But then Tak Sakaguchi, who's playing an indentured ninja servant named Yasushiro, forces him to take the car. Yasushiro is forced to be the Governor's right hand, because otherwise he'll kill his sister, who's like a geisha hooker, because all the geishas in Samurai Town are his captives, and he's having his way with them, including Imogen Poots from Green Room, who's in this movie for exactly like 2 minutes, and her big line in the movie is shouting Nicolas Cage, "Show me your balls." And when he actually strips down and gets naked, she says, "I've seen better." So that's pretty much as much plot as I want to spoil. I will say there's a point where Nicolas Cage yells the following phrases: "Hi fucking ya," and "testicle." The film also involves radioactive zombies, rat clan, mannequin people, lots of Japanese people saying their lines in English phonetically, like Sukiyaki Western Django, and somehow this and it's a whole big homage to like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. I haven't even like touched the tip of the crazy shit in this movie. If you like shit like Six String Samurai or Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome or like Planet Terror, or I'm like trying to think of movies that are just like weird, like one pot stew, like let's throw every fucking genre in there, movies that are just like anchored by crazy performances. You'll like dig this movie. It's the only thing that if you like Rob Zombie movies, you should love this movie. That's the thing. It's super fun. That's what I'm gonna say. It's super fun. Tak Sakaguchi and Nicolas Cage have a katana fight. There's like explosions everywhere, decapitations, and then there's like this whole redemption arc, and like it's fun. I mean, like the last time I saw a movie like this, I remember, I think maybe it's like Fantastic Fest 2009 or 2010. There was a movie called Bunraku that was like it was like a ninja movie that was also like a musical that was also like Japanese kabuki, like, and gunslinging western. It was like, that's the kind of like crazy mashup I love, and this is like that. It also has like that weird genre deconstruction thing that Sion Sono does, and there's a whole thing about like the perils of like nuclear war, which is really reticent in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, but it's really tied into like Hiroshima here. And yeah, I just really dug it. The cast is crazy, and it all really works weird in this like stew of genre tropes, But if you enjoyed stuff like Mandy, or just full on Ghost Rider, Nick Cage, this movie's for you. Probably one of my favorite movies. Would be awesome to see this with a crowd. When Cult Classics comes back, I'm totally gonna program this motherfucker in there. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the review. I try to make fun, and yeah, I will talk to you all soon. Thanks, guys. See ya.